Your little sweetheart sure has an artistic talent. But that room is packed to the brim with stuff. How could you feel comfortable and safe in such a chaotic environment? Send her to a little play session with a teddy bear and get ready to get your hands dirty. Firstly, clean up all of that. We want everything gone so you can work your magic here. Thanks for the help with the chair, youngling. Wow, who knew there was even so much available space in this room? Let's go sheath or swing your Mjolnir with great might. And let's electrify the situation. Sheesh, the walls in your house turned out to be a little paper thin. Oh well. A few more swings and boom, you're there. Remove them old dusty wallpapers. Nobody needs them now. Are you ready for something fresh and new? Sure you are. Pick up your paint bucket. Throw some glitter in there for good measure. These 3 layers look magnificent on that wall. Time to flex your creative muscles and make a gradient of the layers. Just like that. You're doing a fantastic job. Yep, the result looks magical and dreamy. Thank you, Supermom. Let the storage barrel roll in. Now put that machine into good use and cut it open. Nice and slow. We don't want any damage to occur. Yep, basically now you have a large plastic rectangle at your disposal. Fix one of the sides to a wooden plank. I hope you have all the necessary equipment to get the job done. A couple more screws and let's glue these parts together. There is always strength in unity. Do you have a clue what we're doing? Suppose you don't just wait for the big reveal. It will be spectacular, we promise. You could never be too safe. We need these finishing touches. A little ladder for the participants in this trick. Here is a cool hack for saving some space in her wardrobe. You're welcome. Wow, so colorful and full of positive vibes. Let's add a secret ingredient to this paint. What's the ingredient, you ask? Chill, we will shed some light on it very soon. Like, literally, it's glowing. This little fella will come to life with that magical concoction of ours. Just be swift with the brush. Enjoy the process. It's therapeutic. Wait, do unicorns in the wild always glow? Nah, those were the griffins, I think. Might want to check that with our high school biology teacher. It's going smooth, don't you think? The result is going to be spectacular. Shine bright like a diamond. Yep, told you, it's incredible. Ah, the good old slinkies. These make for an awesome and colorful decoration. Arm yourself with a glue gun and let's brighten things up even more. These boards are made for your daughter's wall. We are all about fancy and unusual decoration ideas. You know that. You could clone yourself to speed up the process. It really helps. Now let the slinkies run wild. This section of the room is absolutely lovely. Let's split this pool noodle open. If you're a regular viewer, as you should be, we're sure you've done this before. Now a couple of more cuts are needed. We want surgical precision. What is this all about? Patience, patience. You will see. This makes us think of food. Psh, anyone else hungry around here? They are so even and well placed. It's like a mattress but cooler and pink. Now back to the glue gun. Get in the shoes of your favorite artist and draw a similar shape. We hope you like blue because we're going to use quite a lot of it. Add a lighter shade and a little bit of cyan and white at the end. Wow, these deep blue shades are hypnotizing. It's almost outworldly. Now the hairdryer will make the gradient we're striving for. Oh, see how it is? We're having a beach party. This really makes us miss summer. However, there is no room for tears when you could have a DIY beach this awesome. Seashells on the seashore? These are seashells, I am sure. All this glitter and pearl. We think we caught a mermaid swimming around in these magical waters. We are genuinely proud of the result. You should really give it a try. For the next magic trick, you will need a pillow. See where it's going? Now you will need a sewing machine to outline the cloud shape we envisioned. They say there is always a silver lining in the clouds, but in our case, the lining is pink, which is superior in our humble opinion. We're on cloud 9 right now. Let's make it even cuter by adding some googly eyes. It's 100% kawaii. For the next exercise, you'll need a couple of empty paint buckets. You've used some on the walls, so we're pretty sure you've got some at your disposal. The placement is sublime. Now let's bunch them together with some tape. We're placing a pillow on the top and hold your breath. Poof! A poof out of thin air. Well, almost. Now let's add decoration. You'll need some rope for this one. Neat! More pool noodles, you ask? Of course, we reply. Is there a pot of gold under that rainbow? Most definitely yes. Some puffy clouds are a must in this composition. Wow, you have definitely outdone yourself this time. It's magical! You have created a personal fairyland for your little princess. She will be more than delighted to play and study in this dimension of color and wonder. That's what we call to slide in the day with style. Let's use the poof and choose our fit for the day, shall we? An excellent choice. Applause for your fashion sense. Time for fun activities? We got you, honey. She's having fun, yet impatiently waiting for the next thing this wonderful day has to offer. We're doing some aerobics now? Come on, girl, show us a cartwheel! Ah, the slinky section. An excellent choice. Also a favorite of ours, by the way. Just don't pull too furiously, or your mama will have some more work to do. They look so squishy and fun. Can we have them in our office? Pretty please, Gudu producer. Time for some reading, never out of fashion. Let's see what our favorite heroes and princesses are up to. These old egg boxes, what are they good for? Wow, you have quite a lot of them. Are you competing in bodybuilding or something? Stack them and spread them out in this fashion. Now with a cushion on top, you've got some fancy new furniture. Cover it up and put a fancy ribbon around it. I heard IKEA is looking for a designer. You up? It looks nice, but our job is not done here. These old trash bins will really come in handy. Let's make it happen. See what time it is? Time to put this clock on the top. On to the next. Make that outline and grab your glue gun. Hope you got some glue left in that thing after all of these tricks. Stick the other marker to the side. Now you have the perfect outlining tool. Let's connect the circles. Now a little practice with the box cutter again. See, we got it right. Right for what exactly, you may ask? Be patient and add some more glue to the edges. The result is worth it. Have we ever let you down? So it's time to put some walls up. Just follow the shape. Doing good. Aha! Now you see what we're going for, right? Let's add some more layers on the inside. We want to make it sturdy. If they could magically appear in real life too. Our build is looking magnificent so far. Let's cover everything up with more cardboard. You will need more glue. We don't want this thing collapsing upon the first use. Sweet. Now we just need a few more things. Firstly, a couple of cushions, of course. We want to make this thing as comfy as possible. We are at the finish line. Are you excited? Good. You should be. You really have a talent. Ever considered working as an interior designer? Nice and tucked. You could use a ruler for that. Works like magic. Wow, you made it look even more stylish than we expected. Could we hire you for some redecoration of our office? It's not even its final form. We still have to cut the extra fabric. Don't throw it away. We will put it to good use. Here we go. You did not forget about the chair's arm, right? We're good to go, just like that. Let's put it all together now. Stick them to the sides, and voila! It looks so glorious. We think we've got a teary eye because of its sheer awesomeness. You are truly a master redecorator. Who needs to give something a fresh coat of paint when a little fire will do just as nicely? For our next craft, let's add some small holes into this long tube. Next, we should sand down the bottom half to keep it nice and even. Now, we need to add some spray paint. Aim for a classic brown. All the way around. Some duct tape helps to make a nice clean cut-off point. And we've made some lovely lanterns for the patio. Next up, let's place some cement into small plastic bags. Repeat, we're going to need a whole lot of these little cement bags. Add some heat and we've made ourselves a little stone walkway. Adding brushes to a motor seems to be too easy to be true. But when it comes to easy cleaning, when it works, it works. For our next craft, make a circle by lining some bricks together, making sure there's no spaces. Add some waterproof spray around the rim. And we have a custom fish pond. Let's have some more fun with cement. Pour it on cardboard. Place a large leaf on top and cut off the excess. When it dries, add some color to the veins, like a nice metallic gold. Repeat and use them to make your own walkway. Here's another idea. Square out a doormat you can afford to cut. And use it to make an impression on cement. Repeat and make a stony walkway. Oh no, there's a leak in your barrel. All that water is coming out. Luckily, a waterproof seal will help save the day, and you can even take it off. All that dirt's piling up. If only there was something we could do with it. Maybe we can cover it up with some firm mats and mold it into something you can use, like a couch. When you layer the wood like this, you've made yourself a self-feeding fire. Just look at how it all bursts into flame. Now, bring on the poultry. Time for a cookout. For our next trick, we'll need some activator and some grass seeds. Make sure to put this on light seed mode. Spray away and the existing grass already starts to look greener. But empty spots can benefit from the heavy seed mode. And soon, you'll see grass grow in its place. Sometimes the best way to get something clean is to stick it up and hose it down. Missed a spot. Let's save a bit of this carrot for our next special project. Place it in water, and by 2 weeks, you'll see it sprout roots. Plant it into the ground, and soon you'll have another whole carrot. On the sides of this garden box, cross 2 bars of wood together, like 2 thin X's. Insert another wooden bar to sit in between the 2 sides. Add some more wood in the middle of the box and secure it down. Next, add some wiring along the sides of the wood. When that's done, it'll soon be time to plant your seeds. Remember to water it, and in a few months, you'll see your plants grow. If you want to have the fun of lounging around in your garden, without actually having to lounge in your garden, bring it to your patio. After all, there's less dirt. Secure a grass mat among wooden planks. Add a chair, some plants for that nice outdoorsy feel, and your favorite accessories. And you've got the perfect place to rest and relax. Sun too bright, but there are no big shady trees around? Let's do something about it. Tie 2 strings around both sides of the backyard, kind of like a clothesline. Add a large sheet. You can keep it in place using clothespins, clips, or other fasteners. Make sure to secure it at multiple points. Now you have something of a reverse hammock, and it will provide you with all the shade you need. Here's another idea that involves hanging up a sheet. Make sure it's long enough to touch the ground. Secure with bricks. Add a blanket underneath and you'll have a nice tent to relax in. Plants can give you a touch of the outdoors inside. But when you need a little more room, this shoe organizer works inside and out. Let's go back to our crafts with cement. Stir within a bucket. Next, place a large tree branch within. Tape it in place. Give it time to dry and remove from the bucket. You now have an original piece of art that can decorate your home. You can decorate it too. Next up, take an old tire you can afford to craft with. Add some hot glue along the rim and add a top. Next, hot glue a strand of rope in the middle. Twist it around the center, eventually covering the whole exterior. Soon, you'll have a little makeshift table or seat for whatever you need. With the help of this small block of wood, we can make a pattern of tiles for the backyard. But that's not all. Use your shovel to cut around the tile. Remove some of the dirt on top and add some gravel underneath. This should level out the tile from above. Hammer in place. And you've made yourself a brand new walkway. Let's collect some rosemary together. Make a bundle. And keep it in place using some cable ties. Once it's secure, we'll put it in a pot of soil. Don't forget to water it. Soon, the plant will start to blossom all over again.
Moving out can be a hustle? Not if you slide in the situation this smoothly. Woohoo! You can never be too safe. Put some foam in the cardboard box before adding your precious belongings. A layer on top for good measure too. You are ready to go now. If being clumsy is your favorite character trait, you don't have to worry now. It's all safe. Let's see the aftermath. Are you getting a little anxious? See? Without a scratch. Safe transportation at its finest. Oh, that definitely left a mark. What now? Put some ice on that burn and wait. Watch as it melts away peacefully. Now a little toothbrush action and voila! As good as new, if not better. Someone has skipped breakfast today, it seems. Is it a little too heavy? Grab some roller skates. They are not for you. We are not suggesting anything extreme. Put them on the table's legs. Rolling away with style. Take your pillows and wrap them well with stretch film. Nice and tight. We want that thing to be totally covered. Now rip a small hole into the wrapper and suck out all the air within. Wow! Instantaneous weight loss! Now the pillows are a lot more compact. You can save some precious space in your car. Eviction notice? Who needs that? Shred it to pieces! You give that paper a second shot at life. Now it serves as a plate cushion for your plates. Bon voyage! Unscrew the legs off that table. It's going to save you a lot of space. Doing a great job! Now pack everything together, so nothing gets lost. Perfect! You have missed some deadlifting sessions, and these toys are a challenge? You know what they say, skate it till you make it. Neat trick! Take a plastic bag and use a straw to blow in some air. Don't get too lightheaded. Take a breather. Cool! Now you have a DIY air pillow. Your fragile items will feel at home, and you will miss the transportation anxiety. Ready to take off! This piece of cardboard will definitely serve you well. It makes for an excellent base to put these fresh-looking succulents on. Wrap them and kiss them goodbye for now. Placing pillows into boxes can feel like Tetris sometimes. Here's a hack from us to beat the game. Slide another box on the top, so you can cover the whole pillow. Close the box and secure the construction with tape. An elegant solution to a tough situation. Oh no! Is the damage of that irreversible? Not with a little soap magic. Let's try it. Yep, it works wonders. Make a big cut to the side of that pool noodle and 2 more at each end. Marvelous job! Now you have created a cushiony frame for that mirror. Safe travels, friend! You could put that weekly pill organizer into good use too. Your jewels have found a safe haven, ready to go. Take a couple of photos of that sea of toys and place them into a container. Tape the photo to the front of the container so you can keep track of the contents. Order 1, Chaos 0. This doesn't seem to fit in there, does it? Let's try a little bit of a different approach with a couple of small cuts. Fold the box like this and add some tape. Now it fits like a glove. A perfect match! Off to the car! Use a metal bar for a clothes rack inside that box. Now you can transport your clothes in a robust condition. Plus, you get some bonus coolness points for the idea. Place a couple of pillows to make that plant feel cozy. It's your favorite houseplant, right? Now a couple of more boxes on top. It feels like building a snowman. If Tarzan had any clothes, he most definitely would have transported them in this fashion. Practical and fun. Add a strip of tape to that plastic box. Write something to remind you of the contents and add another strip on top of that. That's the way to ensure the text is there to stay. How about a magic trick? We will make plastic waste. Water melts them away. A practical and easy way to reduce plastic waste and help the environment. Not a sign of them. Ready to give that box to the transportation service guy. The item seems too big. It looks like it will be costly. Don't break the piggy bank just yet. Mark the size and cut the corners like this. Careful with the box cutter. Fold the box. Nice! You've saved yourself some cash. Untangling that is a nightmare. You have to be as calm as a Zen master. Just wrap the cable around your arm and put it in a toilet paper tube. An incredibly satisfying sight. You can't deny that. That glass looks cold. Let's lend it something to wear. There, warm and safe. A cooking glove can be a great container for your sharp knives. Just like that. Don't throw away that plastic plate just yet. It could be incredibly useful for storing your earrings. Neat! Stacking your cups like this is the most efficient way to transport them. You are welcome for the tip. Never run with scissors and never transport sharp objects unless you have secured them like this. It's simple yet effective, and you minimize the risk of hurting yourself. Finishing touches. Store them in a plastic bottle. The fastest way to move? Throw everything out of the window. Wait, there is a method to this madness. Use your mattress as a landing pad so everything arrives unscratched. Yay! Another happy landing. Let's go! Did you know you could transform your favorite blanket into your new favorite pillow? Just use this folding technique and the metamorphosis will be finished in no time. Just follow the steps. Tuck that part in and done. Look, it's nap o'clock again. Transporting all the bottles of the bathroom can be an unpleasant experience. Put a plastic bag on top of them and put the caps on over the bag. Zero spillage danger for your bag. A good old comb can work wonders for moving your necklaces and chains. Yep, it's that easy. You want to take a snap of the configuration of the cable first, then detach everything. The red wire or the blue wire? No confusion here. You are ready with the answer. Take your t-shirts, bunch them up, and put them into a trash bag. Relax, we are not throwing anything away. It's just a neat transportation hack. Share it with your friends, don't be shy. Unscrew the knobs off the drawer and place them inwards, exactly like this. Leave a tape strip so you can open the drawer. You are doing a superb job. Now it's time for some stretch film action for some extra protection. Wrap it around. Careful not to get dizzy. There, perfectly safe. You are not going to leave your books behind, are you? Ahem, fantastic. Is there a better way to do that? Take one of your smaller briefcases and place all the books in. Yeah, especially the one about avocados. You're good to go. Here is a quick tip. When placing the tape, fold the edges in an arrow shape like this. It's a time saver when unpacking.
Wow, cutting up this bunch of blocks sure is quick using this power drill. Come to think of it, with enough power, these drills can cut through a lot. After all, even something as hard as diamonds can be surprisingly fragile. Want to wash your hands while you're at work? All you need is a bucket of water and a hose. If you ever realized you have too many forks, you can reassign their kitchen job. Put two together and you've got yourself a brand new pair of tongs. Let's hope you've got a use for all those metal shavings. Here's a cardinal rule of making repairs. If something doesn't fit, you just have to make it fit. A little imagination can make repair work go a lot faster than you think. With this custom top, this goes on with just a turn of the screw. Temperature is transformative. Heat melts this metal and it cools into a wire casing. Some holes in this screw and we'll soon be able to put it to work. It will keep these wires in place as we spin them up together. This pencil sharpener's parts are just the right size for our project. Attached to another blade and a clothespin, and we're cutting up wires. These pliers are pretty useful. Not only can it bend up this wire, it can help bind it into place, which really comes in handy when you need to move it through all of this tubing. Sometimes your screwdriver needs a little extension. And all it takes is just adding a few extra parts. So don't worry about any repair jobs that might require a really long reach. Who says you can't customize your hammer? Drill a hole on its face. And add anything you think will help your hammer do its job right. Even things that need a softer touch. Sanding down your tools can really help them reclaim their lost shine and lose all that rust. Don't you hate how a new screw leaves a mark behind on whatever you're fixing? Here's what to do. Make an even larger hole that the screw can be tucked away in. And you can simply cover up that hole, just like that. Time to put this drill to work. Oh no, it's not working! Here's what to do. Apply a sandpaper to the tool and use it to put the drill into shape. Now you'll get a smooth drill that does the job you need it to do. Looks like these tubes aren't really going to fit together. We can fix this with a quick dip in some cold and hot water. This glue adhesive only needs a quick doodle and we can smooth it out. Sometimes cut off pieces of wire can be pretty useful. Look, it helps hold the screw in place. And we can tie it up to help the other parts stay secure too. Why are we adding little pieces of wood inside these larger pieces? Simple. It will help a bunch of these larger stakes stick together. Double the clamps can do twice as much. When making a line of holes, make the opposite ends of it first. Then, add a band or a string in between them. This should help you keep it on a straight line. We're going to make a hole in this lug nut so it can hold some wire. Add a screw and it will be kept perfectly in place. Take a step back, and you'll see the wire is in a perfect circle that isn't too easily broken. All it takes to attach this wire is a few twists and ties like a braid. Add a plastic casing and add some heat to melt it into place. Even here, don't be daunted by those right angles. Just twist the corners. Tie them over each other and the pieces are together like they belong. I've heard of messy wires, but these aren't even fitting back in their case. Let's play it safe with some pliers. Grab some of the ones meant to go together. We can add a nice coil to keep them in place and cut off the excess. Once again, add some plastic casing and heat it down to size. Flatten the end and gently bend the wires into place. Make use of all that room. And when you're done, don't forget to close. It was the whole point of this after all. Once again, we need to reconnect some wires. Except this time, we're going to use an upward bend, putting the pieces back together. Fold it up and the job is almost done. Once again, you need casing. And some heat to keep it in place. The job is done. Screwdrivers can be a little too, how should we put this, straightforward? Luckily, all it takes is a different shape to help you get into those hard-to-reach places. We need to attach a nut to this bolt. First, we need to cut it into place. Unfortunately, it still doesn't fit well. But we can fix this with another tool. See what a difference it makes. It even looks neater after putting some sanding down. Sometimes a job just requires a little drilling, but it can still make a big mess. Luckily, this cover helps you contain the drill so things don't go all over the place. Once again, sometimes a screw sticking out can be a bit of an eyesore. So do this, make a cut in the wood, add the screw underneath, and use some glue to put the wood back into place. You'd never tell. If picking up screws again and again is too tiring for you, all you need is a magnet. That way, the screws practically fly to you, and then you can screw them into place. These wires are having problems fitting inside the wall like they need to. Our tricks from before should help again. Bind the needed wires with a coil. Add some plastic casing, use heat to bind them into place, and secure the ends. Once you're all done, it's time to place everything in the wall where it belongs. For our next craft, we're going to need to drill some holes into this metal square. We're adding it to this tube. Place it on top and drill some holes through it. Add a bolt inside on this to help keep everything in place. As you might have guessed, we're making a skeleton for a nice frame. Add another bolt. This will help secure everything into place. Here's a bit of a twist. We're going to need to open up this wiring. We can add another wire inside of it. Once again, twist and tie it in place. Why are we placing some nuts and bolts on a heated iron? Simple, to make them fit inside these plastic pipes. But we're not planning on keeping them inside the pipes. We're doing this so that the pipes will fit like they were made for each other, which they weren't. Did you know that glue has a secret weapon straight from your kitchen? Salt. Just pour some on top and it becomes less slippery. See the difference? This nail is having problems fitting inside the hinge. Add a bolt. Suddenly, it becomes the right fit, filling up the excess space. Uh-oh, this casing won't even fit over all those wires. They're all out of place. Luckily, a cable tie can bring them all together. Don't forget the fire. Here's another trick when it comes to folding up wires. Remember our trick for when the wires were folded into right angle corners? Well, you can always put them in that position. Tie and twist them on both sides. And soon, the two different wires have suddenly become one. Another way to help secure wires is with some liquid metal. Let it harden. And add the typical casing. Remember, you can customize colors. Who would have guessed that a stapler could help you cut off the casing off a wire? Now you can use it to attach it to other wires when you need to. Our next trick will involve stapling cable ties to the wall. This will help to keep the cable ties in place so they can hold whatever else you need in place too. The holes in this device really help you to wrap up wires together in a flash. Next up, we're going to make a cut down the middle of this long screw. Don't go all the way, wrap some sandpaper around it and secure with a bolt. And you've just made yourself an electric sander for all your sanding needs. Hammering in nails seems simple enough, but if you cut off the tops, it's like having 2 for the price of 1, or actually 4 for the price of 2. Let's add some holes on the top of this screw. We'll need 4 on each corner. This will help you twist wires together, like the device we saw before.
You think flowers can add a touch of color to a setting. But they can add a touch of color to a whole bunch of different things. Who knew you could do such a trick with a simple radish? Well, and a flower. Here's a craft for all you garlic lovers out there, whether it's for pasta or pizza. Take a bucket with holes and place pieces of garlic in the holes. And an empty open plastic bottle and cover it up with some soil. Of course, like most plants, we'll need to add some water. When the water flows, the garlic will start to grow. Just make sure not to add too much water. For our next craft, add some honey to the tip of this rose. Stick inside a potato. Now we need to plant it and cover it with some soil. Time for some pruning, of course, including the petals. Soon it will blossom all over again. If you ever need some help moving a cactus, all you need is a banana peel. They're for more than just slipping on. Now, here's a craft for you strawberry lovers. Take a slice off the side, making sure it is filled with seeds. Plant it. Cover it with soil and then make sure it is covered. A new plant will grow. And when you have plenty of strawberries, it's time to make some milkshakes, or maybe shortcake. When you need to make a plant, you don't want to make a mess. Here's what to do. Make some holes into the soil before you water it. Let it dry. See how nice and compact this keeps the soil? Much easier to move. And while we're here, let's have another plant hack. Take some excess hair, like from a comb. It's actually a great fertilizer. For our next craft, take a piece of a cactus with some trimming here and there. Place it inside a potato, which next goes inside a pot of soil. Soon enough, the plant will start to take root and grow, complete with blooming flowers. When it comes to gardening and plants, there's a lot you can do with potatoes. See, start by cutting a potato in half with a groove for a flower to fit inside it. Add a flower clipping inside. In fact, make a bunch of potato flowers. Plant it outside in your garden with lots of fresh soil and water. Add some Epsom salt. This will help make the soil more nutritious. Just look at that flower bloom, and that's just the start of it. After all, you saw that we made quite a few of these potato flowers. And this is how our garden grows, with Epsom salt and old potatoes. Eggshells might not be the best for baking, but they can come in handy with gardening. Just add the usual suspects: some soil, clean water, and of course, a seed. The plant will already begin to take root inside the eggshell. But this is just the start of things. Just wait for it to grow a little more. And while you're at it, grow some more little eggshell plants. But that's not the end of it. Soon, it will be time to replant everything outside. And the eggshells will go on to give your plants some healthy minerals. For our next trick, place a flower clipping inside some fresh honey. We're going to place it inside a cut piece of banana. After all, it's time we give the potatoes a break about now. Now it's time to replant the flower inside your garden. Give it some pruning and a little tender loving care, like fresh water. Soon enough, more flowers will grow from the stem. Now follow we had some tricks to growing more bananas. Next up, take a plastic glove and fill with seeds. You want to use a see-through one. Tie it up, tape it up, and let it rest in the sunlight. After some time, make some cuts along the fingers. Once the plant starts to sprout, you can replant it into a thimble. Must be how Thumbelina does her gardening. Next up, wrap some seeds in a gauze and tape it up, kind of like a tea bag. Make a bunch of these little bags and put them on a skewer. In fact, make a few skewers and place in a glass bowl with water. Give it some time and you will see your plants grow. This will require some precision. Pluck the seeds out of a strawberry. Mix with water. Suck it up with a baster and squirt it over some soil. Remember to water and you'll soon have strawberry plants. Next up, cut a zucchini in half and start to hollow it out. Fill in with soil and add some of the zucchini seeds. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Bury it in some soil. You can plant it inside for now or in your garden. Soon, a brand new zucchini plant will grow. And soon, you'll have even more seeds. Let's plant some cherry tomatoes. Just cut them in half. There's already seeds inside. Add some water, and don't forget to keep watering once your tomato plant grows. This old container isn't just the best place for storing bulbs for a rainy day. We can add some water, and soon enough, we will start to watch things sprout. If you have any pans that you can't afford to use outside of the kitchen, you can use it to hold potted plants inside. Just add water. You've practically made self-watering plants. They'll absorb it in a few hours. If you ever wanted to grow plants from a wall, here's how. Keep your plants and its nutrients on a flat surface and secure it with some nails and tape. Now, you just need to hang it up. Let's make a plant roll-up of sorts. Take some gauze. And, well, roll up some soil with seeds inside, little by little. You can even make a stack of these little roll-ups. Just look at all those little sprouts. Make some cuts into a sponge and pour some seeds inside of the slits. Spray on some water and place another sponge on top. Give it time and the plants do what they do best, grow. Looks like we're not finished doing tricks with eggshells. Once again, you'll need to fill the empty shell with soil and seeds. But the twist here is we're adding a magnet to the side. This way, you perk up your walls. Let's go back to our old garlic trick. Once again, you'll need a bottle, but let's see if we can use a bag. With holes inside of a bucket like last time. Cue the garlic. Let's add the soil and some water and wait! Success! The plants are sprouting! For our next idea, we're going to need to cut some leaves off a plant like this. We're going to make another plant roll-up like before. Except this time, we're going to use a more spongy material. Place it in some water. Good thing we went with something absorbent. Give it some time and unwrap. Over time, roots will have sprouted. Make sure that this is the case for all of the leaves. Keep on rolling. And when you're done, you can replant them in some soil. Flossing isn't just good for your smile, it can be a gardener's secret weapon. Just look how handy it is when you need to make a precise cut. Next, we'll need to take a little off the top of this cactus and make an incision inside. Place a leaf inside it and secure it with a toothpick. Watch it grow. Let's try that again. Cut off a piece of a plant like this. And make some cuts into another cactus. Make some more incisions and place it inside of the other. Now, we'll try to keep it in place with some rubber bands and clip-ons. In fact, do this trick twice, and soon the new plant will regrow. Watering your plants seems simple enough, but we can do better. Here's a trick for those of you that like to think outside of the box. Take some yarn and pull it through holes on the bottom of the pot. Put the plant inside the pot and place inside some water. The water will be absorbed by the yarn and nourish the plant. Look at how moist the soil is. Let's cut up an old plastic bottle. Fill the bottom half with water. But we still need the top. Fill it with a rag and some cloves. Keep it on the bottom half, and soon plants will grow. We have time for one last craft. Get some wax paper. Roll it up, make some cuts, and fold it at bottom. Fill it with some soil and seeds too. Make some more. And plant them all in some more soil. Don't forget to water. Soon you'll see the plants grow. And you'll soon have your very own tiny garden. Cleaning is never fun, but luckily for you, this video is full of hacks and gadgets to make your life easier. A blocked toilet is never good, but with this gadget, you don't need to get your hands dirty. Just pull the trigger and watch that toilet drain. It clears blockages in seconds. No dustpan, no problem. Simply tape a piece of cardboard to the floor. Brush the mess onto the cardboard and lift the tape. Handheld steamers are a great alternative to ironing, but they can leave water stains. Avoid this by placing a sock over the steamer. Crease-free clothing and no nasty stains. To pick up loose nails and screws, simply place a magnet in a bag. Then move the magnet over the objects. The nails and screws will stick to the magnet. Who needs a vacuum? Cleaning is hard work. But who says you can't enjoy yourself? Just make sure you don't run out of batteries. Making a mess when baking is inevitable. I wouldn't want to use that phone. Here's a handy tip. Next time, cover the phone with plastic wrap. Make sure the wrap is secure. Now you can browse recipes without your phone getting dirty. You don't need fancy cleaners to remove stains from stainless steel. Just a lemon and some salt. Rub it on the surface. Spray with some water and wipe clean. Spotless. Spray a pillowcase with water. Then place onto fan blades. All the dust is kept inside the pillowcase. Just work your way around the blades. It's really a breeze to clean fans this way. Suction sponges are useful when cleaning glassware. Pour detergent and water over it. Then clean the glasses and jars. It beats scrubbing and saves time. Dirty ovens are difficult to clean. No matter how tasty the food, there's going to be some left over in the oven. Before a deep clean, place lemons on a baking tray and add water. Close the oven door and bake. Not only does it help to clean, but it smells great. Once it's done, remove the tray. Let the oven cool and start to wipe. The grease comes off with ease. Even tough stains are wiped away. So clean, you could eat your dinner off it. Spray dust with water to make it easier to collect. Then just pick it up with a cloth. So simple. Sometimes stainless steel doesn't seem to live up to its name. Spray lubricant on the lime scale marks, then scrub off. Sparkling. If you like looking at your own reflection, dirty mirrors are a hassle. Use a dishwasher tablet for a streak-free mirror. Wet it and rub it on the mirror. Then wipe with a clean cloth. You'll be seeing your beautiful face in no time. Just don't kiss the mirror. Toilets are always going to attract stains and bacteria. It doesn't help that they are awkward to clean, but with this brush, those hard-to-reach spots are easy to get to. I think someone needs toilet training. Or wear a diaper. But thankfully, this toilet brush takes care of these pee stains. Afterwards, just dispose of the brush head. We all want that gleaming movie star smile. And this cute little guy can deliver. Pop the brush in your mouth and let the brush do the work. Your dentist will be proud. Who lives in this house? Scrub the toilet clean with this flexible brush. It works on all surfaces. Meaning a thorough clean. I hate it when that happens. Before a quick cleanup, put a mop over your sneakers. It's also a great way to practice your dance moves. Contact lenses means no more glasses, but they come with their own problems. This little gadget means your contacts are cleaned properly and safely. This is sight for sore eyes, literally. This kettle won't make a tasty cup of coffee. No, we're not making lemonade. Adding Coke and lemons to the kettle will clear off any lime scale. Then boil it. Just like new. What a difference! If you're a coffee lover, this tip is ideal. Brush it on your taps. I bet that smells good. Then use a lemon to rub it in. It helps remove lime scale. You just need to wipe it clean. Window shades gather dust so easily. To help keep them clean, just use tissues. Wrap the tissues around your fingers. Then run them along the slats. Okay, that door is pretty gross. Shred some soap into a bowl and add hot water. Give it a stir. Then soak a tissue in the mixture. Place the tissue over the handle. And wait for it to work its magic. The dirt and grime just lifts off. Dust always gathers in the places that are hardest to get to. But with this vacuum nozzle, you don't need to worry about that. Now that's useful. Brush dirt into a neat pile. Then dip a kitchen towel in some water. Lay it flat and brush the dirt onto the towel. And roll it up. Whisks can be tricky to clean, especially with dried egg and flour on it. Try folding the whisk back and running a soapy sponge over it. It's so much easier. Then just rinse the soap off. Cleaning carpets can be difficult. Instead, why not lay down adhesive plastic wrap? Smooth it out, then lift. The dirt comes with it. Even the stuff you can't see. It means no vacuuming. Looks like you should have bought a dishwasher. But for a less expensive method, you just need a drill. Place a magnet on the drill, then clip on a sponge. Let's make sure it works first. That's some clever thinking. If your vacuum is struggling, try a different approach. This brush makes light work of lint. Look at that! Add some laundry detergent to makeup sponges. Then pour over hot water. It saves time and money. Stickers really live up to their name. Spray with water, then use a razor to peel them off. Dirty cables are never a good look. But a simple eraser is a great way to clean them up. It looks like new! Grilled sandwiches are awesome, but messy. Place a wet kitchen towel in the grill and switch on. The stains lift right off. If you're not a basketball fan, look away now. I don't know, this seems like more mess. If your plants have seen better days, try a little milk. Just pour it into a spray bottle and give them a light misting. Wipe off the excess. Mother Nature would be proud. Using a cloth to clean a meat grinder may seem obvious, but feed it into the grinder. Just wash those fingers. Remove the cover and pull the cloth through. Any remaining meat will fall out. Sometimes you wish you were taller. It would make cleaning easier. But use a foam tube to get into those high spots. That's a lot of dust. A potato is useful for removing handprints from glass. Just rub it over the glass. Then just wipe with glass cleaner. It means no streaks. A professional job. It's time to raid the food cupboards for ketchup. It's a great way to get stainless steel shiny again. Rub aluminum foil over the ketchup. Anyone else craving a hot dog right now? The aluminum makes a great scrubber. All you need to do is wipe the ketchup off, and your kitchen smells like a barbecue. Looks like you need to practice your aim. Pour flour over the ketchup. Then just wipe. Remove the top from a plastic bottle and glue it onto a sponge. Pour detergent into the bottle and replace the cap. It grips the sponge and dispenses detergent.
We refuse to acknowledge the fact that it's winter. So, we're doing a summer hacks video. There is no force in the universe that is going to stop us. Gorgeous result. These not an ideal fit? This scarf has something to say on the matter. Just watch us transforming these in seconds. Majestic result. Biking bottoms to bikini tops transformations? We're not sure if SpongeBob and the Screw are going to approve of this, but let's roll with it. Now just put the straps on and you're ready to go. You're looking absolutely stunning. Ah, Summer, we miss you. Are these a little too revealing for your liking? Don't start blushing. We're gonna fix this situation and even make them more stylish than before. Just add these fancy lace ribbons. They are surely a confidence booster. Let's not waste any time and dive into the... You're having a bit of trouble with that swimming cap, aren't you? All you need is to get a little wet. Well, that works too if you're feeling adventurous. It's Project X all over again. Well, this time it's been a bit more PG, but it'll still be fun, guys. Okay, it's time to taste our magical concoction. Party time! Woohoo! Not so fast, young lady. It's true that a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor, but you gotta start small. Having your own private sea? If that's not VIP status, we don't know what is. It also comes with proper fauna, maybe except the duck. Woohoo! Fun times! Washing your car with a bucket and sponge may be a spectacle for your neighbors, but it's not the most efficient way of cleaning your car. Ditch the long face. We got something in store for you. Yep, it's exactly that simple. This combo will spit shine your car in no time. See the result for yourself. Completely clean. Nothing like some completely melted ice cream on the beach. But when life gives you some liquefied ice cream and some liquefied chocolate, just drink it. Yep, that's the way to go. That's how we roll. Time for some pool cleaning. That puts a hole in our plan. But we're not the whining channel, we're the solutions channel. Hooray for these leggings, they're a lifesaver. Nice and clean, go get your swimming suit and jump right in. Watch out! Man, this is some Buster Keaton type of stunt. Good thing we're paying our actors enough for this. Here's how to ensure you don't have to take such dives anymore. This goes in here. Yep, like that. And here comes the best multi-purpose tool in the history of mankind, the bikini top. This time we'll need just one of the straps. It's like playing Snake. Do you still have your Nokia 3310? Okay, this is what safety looks like. Let's try them on. We bet we're onto something here. They look super comfy too. That's one cute pink inflatable swim ring you have there. But something seems a bit off, doesn't it? This thing is deflating. We're gonna handle this situation. Aha! So this is where the problem lies. And here is the solution to that. It looks completely sealed. How cool is that? Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. You look so unhappy. What's the problem, young lady? Ah, we got you. Put your bra over your clothes and make this flippy trick. Now you look absolutely stunning. We sense something dramatic is about to happen. Our spidey sense is on point. We don't want to fall in love again, so we have to do something about it. This is a simple way to lock that guy into place and ensure he isn't going anywhere. Safety first. Always. Ahem. Are you missing something, young lady? Don't go red. We're going to show you how to prevent such embarrassing situations. Just tie your top like this. Ready for some pool adventures? Do you smell what we're cooking? It's the chef's specialty, melted gummy bears. DIY lollipops are the best lollipops. Can we have one, please? They look super appetizing. Are you struggling? This is a nice problem to have if you're being honest. Just dig 2 holes and everything will fit just fine. What a delightfully sunny day on the beach. Time to let your hair down and put these hair ties to good use. In a couple of hours, you'll have the loveliest tan around here. We guarantee you that. We have heart emojis for you. Are you looking for something fantastic? Wink, wink. Okay, let's get brewing. That looks heavy, but you're one strong individual. Wow, just look at that! The world's largest ice cream ever! Something tells us no one is going to bother you in this park. Except maybe George. Oops, you did it again. No worries, we have some more biking bottom hacks. We warned you about it. Okay, you're doing a fantastic job. Missing tops, no more. Just be careful not to spill your drink. It's definitely not the end of the world as you're already in a pool, but... There, we all float down here. Just jump higher, girl. We know you got it. Or work smarter, not harder. Stuck the landing. What screams summer more than watermelon? Watermelon gelatin treats. Let's make them. We need this hollow. Now let's add the gelatin and some water. Fill it up. Don't be shy. Put some more. Okay, let's mix it up and wait for the big reveal. Are you ready to be surprised? Ha! Look at that. Same, but different. Let's try how our masterpiece tastes. We bet you've nailed it as always. That looks absolutely mouth-watering, not gonna lie. Save some for us too. Be generous. An interesting wardrobe choice for the occasion, ma'am. No wonder you're feeling uncomfortable. Here's how to end your struggles. All you need is a coin, a hair tie, and some serious out-of-the-box thinking. Perfect. Let's ride. You got into a sticky situation? Don't sweat it. Here's a trick that will help you prevent such incidents. You don't like this fit? Then change it up. We are sure by now you're aware of how useful hair ties can be, so we're going to use their limitless power once again. Okay, that seems right. Now you're free to adjust it how you want it. Neat, we like it very much. Bracelets can also be quite helpful for creating an instant crop top. That looks absolutely epic. We're ready for some fashion-related tips, are you? Here's a little something you can do with that shirt to give it the extra oomph it needs. Slaying! A selfie stick. Why a stick when you can totally have a selfie bottle, which is like 10 times superior? Just watch this. You can totally do a National Geographic-esque type of underwater documentary with that. Well, maybe not in the pool. That phone is waterproof, right? Yeah, thief, wearing black clothes in broad daylight makes you almost invisible. Why are you just looking at him? So you're totally just going to sit here. Okay, that's a cool way to hide your belongings, but what about the… forget it, you do you. The melted chocolate is the cherry on top, we agree. The audacity of that girl. Fill this bottle up with some water. Trust us, do it. Okay, now put it in the freezer sideways for a bit. Perfect. Now you got the absolute best summer refreshment. We really miss summer. Have we mentioned that yet? Cheers, friend. You don't like how this fits? In our humble opinion, it looks amazing, but here's a little something if you like to switch things up. Here you go, enjoy it. Wait a second, you're aware this is not sun cream, right? We sure hope so, because there is a significant difference. Where are you going? What's the plan? So you have to play volleyball for a bit and… Aha, gotcha. Peel the glue off and you have some starry surprise on your skin.